Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin the Geek. You're watching Kevin the Geek and welcome back to the Series 1 finale of At Home with the Braithwaites. I'll tell you what, Jack, when you started me on this journey, I wasn't quite sure what to expect. But this show has had it all. It's had a bit of drama, it's had a bit of excitement, it's had adultery, it's got teenage pregnancies. Now it's got potentially a man dying after he's driven his car off a quarry into the lake at the bottom of a quarry. I don't know. It was a very exciting end to last month's episode. So, yeah, let's find out what is happening in this Series 1 finale. Is the family going to find out? Is the wider public going to find out? There's only one way to find out. So, is she going to go down and save him? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she literally drives off the diesel. Or literally just freezes. No, you never know what you're going to be like in that situation until it literally happens. You'd like to think you're going to help and save, but...
You sure? You sure?
Yeah. And you can get off your high horse.
I'm not. I wasn't...
There you go. Thanks.
So what do you want to do?
Get rid of it, I suppose.
No one's saying... Sarah's had a bit too much to drink, Phil. She doesn't feel very well.
You're right, Sarah.
I think it might be best if she stayed here tonight, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, as long as she's all right. I'll be next door if you need me.
Does he know?
No.
Bit of a mess, isn't it?
I mean, a bit of a mess is a little bit of an understatement.
Virginia! I was just passing and I thought,
Are you all right?
oh, fine.
Just pass it.
Fine. Do you fancy going out and getting plastered?
Yeah. Okay, I've just got to put some shoes on.
Kind of an appropriate response, but at the same time, have you just left a man to die?
Nothing toast.
You're not hungry?
No.
You ought to eat something, you know.
Try a bit of fruit.
I think I'll run away from home next time I want some attention paying.
Just pipe down and stop chewing so loud.
Hello? Where have you been? Why didn't you phone me?
I got rid of him for you.
You what?
Maguire. I got rid of him.
You're going to have to explain to me what you're talking about.
He's dead.
Well, you don't know that.
What?
He chased me. He followed me. And he drove his car into a quarry from a height of several million feet. And like it's not, the police are going to try and pin this on me, and I am going down for manslaughter, if not murder. Doing your dirty work. So who the hell is going to believe it was me who was chasing when I'm driving a Lotus and he's driving a pile of rust? At best it looks highly dubious, and I'm in it up to my neck.
No, you're not. You haven't done anything wrong, have you?
No.
Well, where are you now? Have you been to the police?
No. I was too frightened in case they didn't believe me. I'm not at Hamilton's house.
Right, now listen. This is not your fault, right? It's mine.
Want to lift the school, Charlotte? I'm going now.
Off on your back.
So that drops Sarah off at the flat. She can pick up her stuff.
Right.
You're going to see about
What?
clinics.
Oh.
Well, yes, I suppose one of us will have to.
Yeah. Okay. I'll see you. Bye. Bye. It's Greg. Keeps asking me out.
He's a nice lad.
Yeah. It's not my sort.
What is your sort? Shut up.
What?
Miraculously, the driver, 38-year-old Stephen Maguire, has escaped alive. Early reports suggest it may have been a dramatic...
Knew it.
God, he's alive.
Maguire over the
Oh.
We'll have more
Mum,
update in half an
he's alive.
Oh.
Hello, it's Stephen Maguire here. I got your lottery winner for you, story and everything.
Oh, God.
Hey? Maguire. Oh.
God damn it.
I think David's right. I don't think you've got a realistic alternative.
Realistic?
Viable.
We're talking about a baby, not a contract.
Sometimes you can't afford to be sentimental.
Well, that's ironic, isn't it? Because I can afford everything else.
Well, you can't make her give birth if she doesn't want to.
I know that.
This way, ladies, when you're ready.
You can do what folks used to do. When it was dangerous to get rid of it and illegal.
What?
Well, give it to someone else to bring up. Ah. Why don't you bring up the baby if you feel so strongly about it? Mind you, you'll have to persuade her to have it.
Yeah.
No.
Good luck with that.
No. You don't want to start with all that again, do you? Broken nights and nappies and God knows what. We're too old.
No, we're not. I'm not too old.
It'll be a Skidmore.
No, it'll be a baby.
A Skidmore baby.
It's a Skidmore,
No,
baby.
it's completely the wrong time. I've just given up the security of the bank. And do you know how much it costs to bring up a child these days? £97,000. That's how much it costs.
So what? That's nothing. That's like...
Oh, nothing, is it?
I mean, when you spread it over the years. Can't we at least think about it?
It's not really me you've got to convince, is it?
Yep.
What are you doing?
I'm going home.
What?
Sorry, but this isn't what I want.
Why not? What do you mean? It were all your idea.
I know.
This is your dad.
No, it isn't.
Everything were all right until last night.
No, it wasn't.
I knew something were going on.
Everything wasn't all right until last night.
What do you mean?
I'm going home, I'm sorry.
I'm not going to just let you walk out on me. Sarah! Sarah!
But leave me alone!
What have I done?
Nothing!
What's it about then? Sarah, you can't just go. Talk to me.
I can't.
I don't want to be stuck here on my own. I left school to give up everything for this.
Yeah, we should have both known better.
What's that supposed to mean? Sarah, I can let you go.
Aren't you? Why are you just stop me then?
I don't know, but I will.
Get off!
No, I won't.
Oh! Give it me back.
No, you'll have to get off the bus if you want it.
Give it me back.
No.
Fine.
Oh, is it? Has that got some baby stuff in there? So that was tell him.
We're just offering to look after it for you so you can get on with your A-levels. And the rest of your life. I'd have been scared at your age.
Phil hates me.
Have you told him? see it, will I?
Oh, no. No, love, no. It's tiny.
It's smaller than your thumbnail. It isn't really what we think of as a baby at this stage.
Some people may disagree with that.
When was this?
Day before yesterday.
Why didn't you say out?
Because I knew what you'd all say. You'd all go, oh, you were kidding yourself, you'd have to get. I knew you should treat you like shit and then bugger off after 5 minutes, even if you didn't.
I want what's best for you. I want you to be happy.
Being with her made me happy. I love her. She's so...
So what?
Different.
So arrogant and bossy.
Yeah, but is that really her?
Fantastic.
What are you going to do? Are you going to stop here on your own? Are you going to come home or what?
Can't afford rent on my own.
Well, if you get your skates on, they might give you your deposit back. Come on. I'll give you a hand packing. You don't want to stop in this dingy hole on your own. Eager fun, eh? Is this Ed?
Yeah.
Oh, God. What's your dad always told you about taking precautions?
I did.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Where's your Sarah?
Hello.
I want to talk to Sarah.
Mum, she's not here. I'm just looking after Charlotte.
She's gone to clinic.
What clinic?
My mum's took her.
Foot clinic.
She's having an operation.
On her feet.
She's having to wearing toenails.
What clinic?
The one on Flower Street.
The one on Flower Street?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it was that one, love. I think you've got it mixed up now. Go inside. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to go. I've got something on the stove.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Yeah. Yeah, Sarah's got a bun in the oven.
Sarah, would you like to come through?
So they're going to come by and stop her. I don't even know how it works.
Sarah Braithwaite.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Well, just tell us if she's here or not.
I can't. I'm sorry, I really can't give you any information.
Has she been and gone or what?
I really can't help you.
Yes, you can. Just tell me. This is your baby. And they haven't even had the decency to tell you. Sod you.
She's only doing a job.
Right, Alison. Two people can play at being a bastard.
Oh, God. Oh, David, you're in trouble. You're in trouble, boyo.
We're ready for you now, Sarah. Perhaps you'd like to go and get yourself some coffee.
Yeah, okay.
I'll be here for you when you wake up, okay?
See, as a very uneducated guy, I just assumed he might be at the pill or something, if it's this early.
Is it too late to change my mind?
Just putting it through.
I'm looking for Alison Braithwaite. She works here, doesn't she?
Yeah, but she's
Yeah,
not...
all right, so.
Hey up. What's this then?
I'm looking for Alison Braithwaite.
Is she not here?
Surprise, surprise. When will she be here?
Who wants to know? How did you get in?
Tell her Denise called from next door, right? And I've got some information for her, what she might like to hear. When she's finished being holier than thou and carting people off to the clinic on Flower Street to get their toenails seen to. Can you tell her? Her husband is shagging his secretary.
Oh.
She called. Right, well, that's all. You won't forget, will you? No, of course you won't. Ta-ra.
Oh, right in front of all the workforce.
Hang on. This Alison gets you into her office and tells you everything. That she's the lottery winner. She's given all the money away and hasn't told her family yet.
That's right.
But you decide not to believe her, and instead you pursue this other one, this Virginia, the daughter, who denies being the lottery winner.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, do I look like I was born yesterday? Look, I know when I'm having my wife pulled, even if you two dozy gits don't. Aye!
Serves you right.
She changed her mind at the last minute. Taken her home. Hope to God we're doing the right thing. Of course, there's time for her to change her mind back, and I know it's all still a mess, but at least this way... Oh, I don't know.
Alison, can we have a chat? Upstairs?
Yeah, of course. What about?
It's probably... It may just be someone wanting to cause trouble. Hello? Who? Oh, it's for you. Southern accent.
Hello?
Alison, it's Clive in Pegasus News Group.
Look, I'm in reception. I couldn't pop up and see you, could I, Alison?
What for? No.
Oh, go on, Alison. Look, the nation wants to know who you are.
And I thought you might like to offer a comment before I tell them.
I'm not anybody.
One question, Alison. Why didn't you want your family to know about your millions?
They know. It's someone from some news group.
Maguire must have opened his mouth.
What do you think your husband David's going to say when he finds out about the truth?
Oh, twat. They're all twats, these ones.
Well, you knew it would, love.
Yeah. And I knew I wouldn't be ready for it when it did.
I'm afraid there's something else as well. Can we just go upstairs?
Oh, you might as well tell me here. What?
Well, we had a visitor earlier. She said she was your neighbour, Denise.
Oh, yes, Denise.
Like I say, she was angry. She probably said it out of spite. Just to cause trouble.
Said what?
She said David was...
Come on, what?
Having...
Bonking the help.
some sort of relationship with a woman at work. Somebody called Elaine. I'm sorry to have to be the one to tell you. It probably isn't even true. We were in two minds whether to say anything, really. People say all sorts of silly things when they're angry.
Oh, you did the right thing.
You all right, love?
Who are you? Oh, she just ran above in the elevator.
What's going on downstairs?
They're journalists.
Mum? What's happened? Where are you going?
I'm all right. I'll see you later.
Oh, the shit is about to hit the fan.
What's the matter with me, Mum?
Well, she's upset.
Why?
It's the press. They're on to her.
No, something else.
Mm-hmm.
I saw her just now. I saw what she looked like. I'll find out anyway. Marion, what? Come on, tell me.
Well, it's your dad. He's been bothering somebody else.
Alison!
Hello.
He's not here.
Oh, isn't he?
Popped out.
Well, in that case, I want to see you.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Do you want to come through to the office?
The wife of the missus.
Come in.
Yeah, she can't look at her.
I think he said he was going looking for premises for his new business. I told him shouldn't really be doing that in the bank's time, but you know what he's like. I don't know how long he'll be. You can wait if you want to.
Such a big change of bravado compared to last
Is there
time.
something the matter? Well, obviously. Well, is it true? Oh, God. Sorry. It's all over now anyway. You finished it. Andy's leaving the bank. So... It was after the divorce, you see. It was probably all my fault.
Went a lot better than most of them expected.
Work. No, I've just been there. What are you doing here? I thought you were having your ingrowing toenails seen to.
They sent her home.
Shining star.
Charlotte, go and play in the garden.
No.
No, stop. You gotta keep playing home and away at least.
What's going on?
Nothing. I changed my mind, that's all.
You're not having it. You're not giving birth, not to a skid mark.
What's a skid mark?
Sorry.
So I've never heard that
Talking to you
phrase
about it. It's
before.
got nothing to do with you. They're going to look after it. Mum and Dad are.
There might be a problem.
What are you talking about?
He's been having it with someone else and she's just found out.
Oh, she's found out? How?
Sorry, excuse me. Shouldn't you be more interested in the earlier part of that sentence? He's been having it with someone else.
Yeah, she knows.
Pardon?
I knew that.
What are you on about?
How did she find out?
Never mind how. What do you mean you know about me dad?
He told me.
What?
He made me promise not to say anything. He said it'd just upset everyone and...
No
I wanted
shit.
to tell it, but how could I? He said it was all over and done with and it'd just cause a load of trouble for everybody if I said anything.
When was this?
The other day, it's why I left. I couldn't stand pretending to my mum.
She keeps looking to the side. Is someone like literally holding up the words for her? I don't understand why she needs to keep looking out that way.
Phil told me.
Phil? Does everybody know about this? He said me and my
Pretty
mum.
much.
I'm not talking to you if you're just going to shout.
Fine. Well, you don't know everything, okay?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about other people have secrets as well.
Yeah.
Who?
You'll find out soon enough anyway.
What do you mean? Find out what?
Mum's got a secret too.
Mum hasn't got any secrets.
Yes, she has, just
Yep.
the one. And the press have just got hold of it.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about 38 million quid. Won on the Euro lottery. You remember all the fuss? It was her.
Well, how come she told you?
She likes me.
You're a liar.
Fine.
There's a man outside from the auction post says he wants to talk to the lucky winner.
Oh, God almighty.
Who's this that Lotus parked out on our drive?
suppose I must have known. Deep down, I suppose I must have known something was wrong. Something I couldn't face up to. I suppose that's probably what all this is about. Why I didn't tell him.
It's amazing what you don't notice when you don't want to, love. What are you going to do?
I don't know. It's all so obvious when you know, isn't it? Like the other night when Elaine came round. She knew he wasn't in. She was going to tell me.
Lots of women put up with things because they've no choice. Well, that's how it used to be anyway. But you have choices. 38 million of them.
What would you do?
Me? I'd chop off his lie cheese with a blunt saw.
That's a fair response.
But I'm not you, am I?
Hey, she's going to go for the balls.
He's due in this afternoon to give me some of his ideas. Do you want me to put him off?
No.
Oh, hello, David. Very busy outside. Lots of reporters. Yes. I didn't gather why they were there.
No.
Shall I?
No, don't sit down. Been a bit of a development.
Oh?
Mrs. Crowther wants to see you.
Mrs. Crowther?
Yes.
I thought you said she doesn't see people.
No, she doesn't. You better get a move on. She's expecting you upstairs in her office now.
Here we go. You ain't gonna have that smile on your face in a minute, boyo. Oh, here we go.
So, is there anything I need to know? Anything I should say?
Nope.
Or shouldn't say?
There's a lot of stuff you shouldn't say, mate.
I don't want to get on the wrong side of her. She has any funny little pet hate, so...
No, she's really very normal.
You mean apart from the fact she doesn't see people?
Yeah.
This way.
Never met a millionaire before. Met people with money before. Obviously, working in a bank you would, wouldn't you? But never a millionaire. And a woman. I don't know why, but a woman with millions seems more exotic somehow, don't you think? Is it?
I'll leave you to it. Not when you're ready. You might want to straighten your tie.
Here we go. Squeaky bum time.
Come in.
Those dramatic zooms.
Get up, she might come in. You seeing her as well?
No.
Dude, how thick are you?
No one's coming in, David. It's just you and me. Close the door, sit down.
I was told... I was brought up here to meet Jane Crowther.
Jane Crowther doesn't exist.
What?
I made her up.
Sorry.
Did you see all those reporters outside?
Yes.
Do you know why they're there?
No.
They've just found out who it was that won £38 million on the Euro lottery a couple of months ago. It was me.
Jane Crowther.
Yeah. My middle name, my maiden name. I was a bit worried you might work it out, but...
You've set up all this, and you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me you'd want... How could you not?
It's not all about you.
38 million. How could you live with someone day in and day out, not say anything? How could you keep it in? Are you lying? What's going on?
I meant to tell you, eventually. But I wanted to see if I could do this first. And then, when the press finally worked it out today, I realized I couldn't keep quiet any longer, so...
I don't believe... You were going to give me a job? Well, I could have just given up work forever. Why didn't you tell me?
I've just explained. You see, I wasn't sure that you'd understand or sympathize with what I wanted to do with the money. I imagine that you just want to keep it all. And spend it.
Well,
yeah,
not necessarily.
Yes, necessarily. Yeah, your exit just gave it away.
Mainly. Amongst other things. So, I'm a multimillionaire, and the press are just about to tell everyone. That's it, really.
We're rolling in it.
She's rolling in it.
We're millionaires? 38 million? 38?
So now you know. So, is there anything you'd like to tell me?
No.
Any secrets you've got?
Sorry?
Secrets that you'd like to get off your chest whilst we're here?
Sorry? No.
You had an out. You failed to take it.
You know, don't you?
Oh, there we go.
Who told you?
Does it matter? She did. Elaine did.
The bitch.
Dude.
You bastard.
No, look. Oh, Alison, it was so stupid. It didn't mean anything. I don't know how I got into it. I felt sorry for her. I hated it, Alison. I tried to stop it, and I have. It's all over. It has been for some time. I don't know what she's told you. But I love you. I do. So much. I can't believe it happened. I can't believe I was so stupid. That's why I wanted to get away from the bank. Alison? Alison? Say something.
I can't.
Can we put it behind us?
Yeah, good luck with that.
I've just found out that you've been screwing another woman, and you want me just to put it behind us.
I don't want to break up our marriage.
Well, you should have thought about that when you were with her, shouldn't you?
It didn't mean anything.
When did it start? When did you do it?
Don't.
What does she do that I don't?
Nothing. No, it's not.
Actually, don't tell me, because I don't want to know.
Please, don't. I never meant...
You never meant what?
I never meant to hurt you.
You haven't got a clue what you've done to me.
Yes. Well, actually, you know, some people might think that not telling your husband you'd won 38 million quid was tantamount to...
Dude,
what I've done.
Don't go there.
Alison, all this time, you've been a multi-millionaire. All this time, everything, our lives together have been one big lie.
Yes. And for God knows how long you've been coming back to me after you've been with her to our home, to our daughters. How's that for lying, you bastard? How do you think that makes me feel?
What I did was terrible and stupid, and I regret it. But you don't, do you?
Oh.
If the press hadn't gone on to you, you wouldn't be telling me this now.
Dude.
It'd still all be going on.
Oh, and if Elena hadn't told me, you would have done.
And we've only got your word for it. You were going to tell me eventually. I'd still be going home tonight to you laughing at me.
And how come Denise Skidmore knows so much?
What you did was just as deceitful, just as much of a betrayal.
You can't possibly believe what you're saying. Because if you do, you're even more insensitive and stupid than I thought you were.
I'm going to look like the biggest twat on earth when all this comes out.
Dude, you already do.
Someone wins 38 million quid and they think so little of their husband, they don't even tell him. I have spent whole nights unable to sleep, panicking about how to break it off with what's-her-name, making myself ill because I was so worried I could have wrecked things with you. And all this time, you have been
Don't twist it back to me. Don't you dare try and wriggle off the hook.
I'm not. What I did was wrong and stupid and weak. The point I'm making is that what you've done, if you think about it, actually, is worse.
Worse?
Oh.
Worse? How the hell do you work that one out?
Because it's so calculated, so cold, so scheming. It's not normal.
Right, that's it. Get out. Sod off.
I beg your pardon?
You heard.
You think I'm going to grovel, don't you? You think you're bound to win because no one could walk away from so much money, especially a tight-ass, penny-pinching idiot like me. Well, you sod off, all right?
Whoa!
David! David! Fine. That's fine by me. You just trot off back to your little bit on the side.
If you mean Elaine, I'm not going anywhere near her. Because she's a manipulative bitch and I wish I'd never clapped eyes on her.
My God, you're a real charmer, aren't you?
I don't want your job, by the way. You can shove it where monkeys shove their nuts.
Fine.
It wasn't a proper job anyway, was it? Was it?
It was, actually.
What a twat.
It was a proper job. But don't worry, I'll find someone else. Someone who could do it in less than 6 months. Or was it 8?
Well, thank you for that. That's made me feel so special. It's nice to know how highly you've regarded me all these years. Right. Well, I expect I'll see you in the divorce courts, where I will, of course, be claiming my £19 million, not because I want your money, although I don't deny it would come in handy now that I'm unemployed, but because there's an important principle at stake, the point of which you are too arrogant to appreciate.
You can't divorce me. Ha! I'm gonna divorce you.
We'll see about that.
Damn right we will.
Damn right we will.
Damn! Okay. That escalated quickly, but I'm down for it. Okay. Okay.
It's me. I'm at your front door. Can you open it, please? What are you doing here? What's going on?
I want a word with you.
Mum, will you leave it?
You flaming won't. I'm not having you treated like rubbish. Got rid of it, have you? Yeah, we know.
You're right.
I haven't got rid of anything for your information.
You haven't.
What?
But you are pregnant. You can have a baby.
Well, you needn't think you're stinging our Phil for maintenance, nor after the way you've treated him, 'cause you're not.
No problem. We've won the lottery. We're millionaires. I don't need maintenance.
The lottery?
Lottery?
She's gonna have our baby. Sarah! Sarah!
Okay. Yeah, you really thought you were going to get a quote, huh?
You think I'm just here because of all this?
What?
I came over because... I came over to ask you
tell you.
What?
You never looked at me twice.
What?
Not like that, anyway.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
I can't stand it when you go away, and then I'm just starting to cope with it all, and you turn up again.
Oh.
I didn't realise.
You just gave her a big old smooch as you left earlier this morning.
What's that doing here?
Virginia's.
Virginia's? Does she know? And do the others know? Alison? Alison?
They do now.
Am I the only bugger who doesn't? Don't tell me you're going to slam that door in my face, because I shan't let you.
Not at all. It's your house. You pay the mortgage, as you never tire of telling everybody. So keep it. I'm leaving you.
Don't bother. I'm leaving you. I only came back to get my stuff.
So am I! Is it true that you want all that money?
Yes. Now.
Why didn't you tell us?
Well, I want to.
Don't bother! What's happening? We noticed you managed to tell her, the lesbian.
What's happening is Daddy's leaving home.
Girls, I want you to go upstairs, pack a few things, put them in my car. We're going away.
Who's a lesbian?
Oh.
Bastard! You bastard!
Oh!
Shit!
Oh!
Complete shock. We're utterly amazed. Hadn't a clue, had we? No. Of course, we don't do the lottery, do we?
No.
No.
Might start now, though.
Fantastic news. Smashing. We're really pleased from that, aren't we?
Yeah.
Nicer couple, yeah.
Where are we going, Mom?
Get in the car. Just get in the car.
Where's Dad going?
I don't know. I don't care.
Shouldn't somebody go with him?
Feel free.
Anybody who wants to come with me is more than welcome. Fine.
Wow.
I've got to go with her. Never seen her like this. It's weird.
When will I see you?
Soon. I'll come over, I promise.
But you don't.
I will. Take me Lotus.
I can't.
I'll see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't crash the Lotus now, though, love. Although she maybe never will go out with you.
You well shut of him, Mother. Don't know what induced you to marry him in the first place.
How come you told her? Where are we going?
I don't know.
Anywhere. We can go anywhere we like. We're millionaires. Head for the motorway.
I mean, all that stuff we talked about. And I was in the clinic and everything. And you never said anything all this time.
Yeah, well, we've all been keeping our gob shut about something, haven't we, Sarah?
So what have you been doing with it all?
Giving it to people who need it, actually, Mrs. Politically Correct.
Oh, yeah, like you in that sports car. I mean, I'm sorry, Mum, but I can understand why Dad might be a bit pissed off. And I'm not saying that lightly, because I know he's a bastard.
No comment. No comment.
Can you tell us about Alison Braithwaite?
Well, she's a lovely lass and generous to a fault. You lot, you need stringing up. You're like flies around mop.
Yes!
I wasn't being mean. I was trying to be responsible. I know it doesn't feel like that at the moment, but I was.
You don't have to justify yourself to these two.
38 million? I mean, what? Don't you trust us?
Yes, it's got nothing to...
No.
It's got nothing to do with not trusting anybody.
Yeah, well, a bit.
I mean, can you imagine what people will think when your own mother keeps that
It's not about you. It wasn't about not trusting you.
We're all going to look like such jerks when people find
Yes,
out.
all right. So what's Mum going to look like, eh? When everybody finds out he's been having it off without a boiler.
Shut up!
Just stop. Yeah, look at Charlotte. Just calm down, let her concentrate on the driving, and Yeah. Serves you right. Dickhead.
How can you really believe that what I did was worse than what he did?
I can't, and if you're saying that, it's stupid.
Yeah, fine. What he did was crap. But what you've done is crap too. Actually, just not as crap, but still crap.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I couldn't have crushed him more if I tried, could I?
Good.
It's not good. It's not good. None of it's good.
What's she doing? Cracking up.
You lied to me. I asked you if you'd won the lottery weeks ago and you said no.
Been stupid, haven't I?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to protect everybody. I did it because I love you. And because I didn't want everything to be blown apart.
Kaboom.
You three are all I've got. And I couldn't care less about 38 million if I don't have you lot.
Can we go home? The Potters have gone.
What's he doing here?
Can you wait here?
Why?
Just for a few minutes.
You came back?
So did you.
Yeah. Only I couldn't get in because I couldn't find my keys.
Okay, look. We both got things wrong.
Things are going to be very different from now on.
Damn right they are.
Ooh.
What's she doing? She's letting him in. She's letting the bastard in. Can you believe this? Do yourself a favour, you silly cow. No. Right, come on, let me out. Shift your fat arse. Are you talking to me? No, I'm chewing a brick. Move yourself. Dyke, slag.
What's dyke mean?
Toadass. Toadass. Oh. Oh, Phil Skidmore. Is that what the hell meant this whole time? The Skidmore baby is literally because it's his last name. Okay. Oh, blimey. That was a lot, wasn't it? That was one heck of a lot there. My word. You know what? Give me a couple of minutes on this one. I really want to try and gather my thoughts on this one. I don't want to try and bubble into this like half-heartedly, and you know, I want to really gather my thoughts on this one. So give me a second. I'll be back in a moment.
A few moments later.
Okay, right. So I've sort of tried to compile my thoughts as best as I can between the between the arguments between David and Alison, but also how the kids kind of deal with this situation. Now, I've had to try and make some notes on this one, so this will still be a little bit rambly, but hopefully I've been able to organise my thoughts much better than if I just blurted out. I've taken a good hour or so to try and really kind of bring everything together. So I think the moral question comes with this this episode is basically who's basically done the most amount of damage with their actions. Is it Alison with keeping the secret of the lottery, or is it David with the affair? That's fundamentally it. I mean, David does raise a good point when he's in the office there, when he's talking about, would you have told me if the journalist hadn't found out and were basically going to be revealing it? No, I don't think she would have done. I think it would have come out eventually. I think she definitely would have told him. Could we make an argument that would have been actually worse long term? Or would that have been better long term once David had kind of been in there with the job and kind of sees what the intentions were with it? Maybe it might have been a bit better there. Would the kids have still reacted in the same way? I don't know. We'll try and come to a point with it. But let's try and look at some of the pros and cons with, Alison's secret versus David's secret. So basically, ultimately, the intentions of Alison was simply to do good. And I think that is an amazing thought process. And there's unfortunately not that many people who would have that thought process. I think most of us at some point have had these conversations. What would you do if you won the lottery? Well, obviously, but part of that question is how much do you win on the lottery? Because if you win 500 grand, there's not a lot you could do with it other than really improving yours and potentially your family's lives. But at least with this, 38 million, and particularly obviously the time in which it was said, there is the potential to do so much more with it, as well as setting you and your family up, pretty much for the rest of your lives. And I've always looked at that and I've gone, what could I potentially do? And I've always thought in my head, I'd like to do something in a similar kind of way, but kind of like helping people get on the property ladder. If I could buy properties and rent them out to people, but with the intention of going, if these people look after their properties, part of the rent that they're going to be basically spending, I will, give back to them at the end of a tenancy and go, well, basically, look, I've basically saved this for you, part of this money. This, you can use this as a deposit. You can buy this house off me, at a reasonable market value, and ultimately, that would be a way of getting these people onto the property ladder, because rent is just extortionate. It's stupid. So if I could help people doing that, that would be an amazing thing, I think, morally and consciously to do. And that's the key kind of issue with Alison's secret, is she was very selfless with it. That's what she's intending to do. She doesn't go on a spending spree. I mean, technically, the only spending spree she does do is, buying that piano, buying the Lotus for Virginia. Can't remember what the other splurge was. Piano, Lotus. I can't think. Regardless, she's doing these again selfless things. She wants to give people something that they like, and ultimately, her biggest fear was kind of how the family were going to react to it. And I think you had the two moments that really exemplified that, with going, when the Gran was giving, or saying that she was going to give them money, and these kids were literally bickering over the smallest amount of money in the grand scheme of things. Like, she was just like, I just don't feel I could trust them to, spend this wisely, And then Virginia, she really exemplified that. She went on that splurge. She was like, I'm going to get all these office stuff. I'm going to get myself a Lotus and da-da-da-da-da. So she had very valid reasons, I think, for keeping it a secret. But the cons with that is, there's a lot of deception there, and not only is you like, I get you, like, definitely, particularly the young and innocent kids, like, you would like them in an ideal situation to be able to grow up and to grow to value money. Like, I remember something that Gordon Ramsay once said. Like, he said, obviously, he's earned all these millions from becoming a celebrity chef, and so, like, when he flies anywhere, he will fly first class because he's earned it. But he won't allow his kids to do that. He won't allow his kids to be able to fly first class until they've earned the money to pay for it themselves. And I think that is such a great mentality to have. He set those very clear expectations and kind of guidelines, so it's not like just money grows on trees. No, you want something nice, you have to earn it. And I think that's fantastic. And that's what she was trying to do to protect the kids. But by not including her husband in that, that's a massive breach of trust, basically, within the family. And then we've got the hypocrisy. She is expecting honesty from David, to not, to basically not have an affair, which is a very reasonable, request. But, she expects that honesty in that. She's expecting her kids to be honest and to tell the truth, like Virginia dropping out of university or Sarah getting pregnant and leaving home, all these things. She's expecting this honesty from people, but she's not giving it back. So, there's the issue with that. And then also, the impact, which I think we all kind of knew going, as we're building up throughout this first series, we knew it was going to come to an explosive end. It was not going to end prettily. What we honestly expected to go, oh yes, we're going to maybe get to the last episode of the series and go, so kids, so darling husband, I was the winner of the £38 million. We're rich. We're gonna, maybe move into a nicer house. But at the same time, we're not splending. We're not going to splurge. We're not going to go on a big flash holiday, buy big flash cars. We're doing this for the good of other people. Of course, it wasn't going to go well. Of course, it wasn't. So that's from Alison's side of this. David's pros. I mean, does he really have any pros to his secret in having an affair? Not really. He really doesn't, because ultimately, he's very emotionally disconnected, and a big flaw in that is the communication, which I always say in anything, communication is key. And he doesn't communicate. He ends up with this affair, which probably starts quite innocently and maybe a bit like Gary Sparrow's, like, oh, yeah, this is a bit fun. Sorry, that's Good Night, Sweetheart, if you're not already aware. But yeah, he's like, oh, this is a bit fun. But when the pressure starts building up and you get yourself tangled into this web of lies, then you're just like, well, this is not fun anymore. Why did he even start this? And then, of course, you want to end it. She threatens to tell your wife, it's going to be a big explosive. And that's obviously without knowing about the money. That's just going to cause massive chaos, and he knows he's going to be left with basically bugger all, But some people could potentially make an argument, and they'd be really stretching, I think, here to make this argument. But that he's been sort of pushed away, and maybe to a certain extent he's been emasculated to a certain degree, But again, the answer to that is communication, not cheating. So, yeah, you'd find it very hard pressed to find anyone who's realistically going to say that David has a pro to his secrets. So his cons, if you want to get down to it, I mean, there's a lot of more cons. It's ultimately the betrayal. It's the ultimate betrayal. When you've got a loving partner, particularly one that you've been with for, we have to say, presumably at least, if she's at uni, supposedly, like at the very least, like maybe 21, if she's in like her third year. So in theory, they've been together somewhere between minimum 18 to 21 years. So that's a long time. So, financial secrecy, it is it's a much less of a betrayal, if you could argue, than something that is much more of an intimate betrayal or a personal betrayal. And you know what? I think the cowardice behind it as well, because she gave him the out. She gave him the opportunity to be open and to be honest and to reveal the truth. He didn't take it, and the moment he didn't, the penny dropped for him. He knew straight away, this woman knows. She's asked that question because she knows. And so he tries to wriggle his way out of it. And of course, in the heat of the moment, you're going to say things that you sometimes mean, sometimes you don't mean. I'm not going to defend him, but he went very much on the attack, as a lot of people, I think, will often do, where they're in a situation where they feel backed into a corner, where they're trying to regain some semblance of power to the argument. It's not good. It made him look like a twat, as he himself said. He's going to end up looking like a twat. And that's exactly what happened. So, yeah, that's not a good thing. And you know what I really didn't like within that as well, when he goes on that attack, that's one thing. But he was gaslighting her. He was trying to act morally superior to her, with because yes, she didn't tell him that they've won the lottery, but he was cheating and he was lying, and that is deeply manipulative. She wasn't manipulating him. Okay, maybe possibly you could make that argument that with the whole job thing, maybe she was being a bit more manipulative. But in general, no, he was manipulating the situation to his own ends at every turn. So who honestly did tell the worst lie? Who had the biggest secret? Who did the worst thing? Which again, worst is very much in quotations, because David's affair is so much more emotionally brutal and hypocritical. Don't get me wrong with that. Alison's secret is probably bigger in terms of the scale of it and also the longer term consequences. So that is, you've got that up and down kind of haven't you with that? Excuse me, I do apologise. I've got a bit of sticky throat today. I mean, look, if you're looking at the intentions, then Alison's were arguably misguided, but ultimately they were good intentions. David's were selfish. There's no arguments to that. If you're looking at the impact, though, and that's where I think, this is where some people could make that argument that Alison's secret is the worst of the two, because although both of them cause major damage, I think the secret that Alison has, that is the foundation that has now shook the entire family. Whereas David's secret has basically attacked the marriage directly. And, I mean, if you had to assign moral weight to this argument, well, David's affair, it might be worse morally, but Alison's lie does more damage to the family. I think you could make that argument with how divided this family now is. So both of them are bad, but for different reasons. And this is where we now have to look at how the daughters are now looking at this. You've got 3 daughters, and I think there is an interesting parallel to look at these now. I think if we're going to look at them, Virginia and Sarah, you could now argue, are sort of mirrors of one of their parents. And Charlotte, unfortunately, is the collateral damage within this whole kind of makeup of the family as it now is. So, so Virginia, she does try to act the voice of reason at times. She is relatively intelligent. It's got to be said, but she is skeptical and she is emotionally reserved. And obviously, the aspect of her sexuality, complicates the relationship with family. They've all got varying degrees of support and discomfort. Ultimately, like her mum was so fine in being open to it. She's like, oh yeah, okay, you're lesbian, so what? Who cares? And then Sarah, she's like, oh no, you're a dyke. So yeah, there's, like I said, it really does complicate things. Especially when you think about the time in which this is set as well. I mean, you still think, sort of the early 2000s, people are, they're much more accepting of gay and lesbian relationships at this time. I mean, definitely if it had been 20 years earlier, 30 years earlier, it would have probably been a very different show completely. But, her reaction to the family secrets, when she finds out about the win, she is... Well, actually, no, with both secrets, she gets angry. She lashes out quite a lot. She feels that both of them are quite big betrayals. And, for her, the truth is always what she wants. She wants people to be telling the truth. So when people aren't able to give the truth, she gets really emotionally frustrated with that. And with her dad, I mean, it's very clear that she's got very little patience for her dad, across the board. But when she hears about this affair, I think she sees it as cowardly. She considers it weak. It's almost like that he's not a man. You can make an argument to a certain degree. And because she's so quick with her emotions, she doesn't try to rationalize it. And so she has become alienated to a certain degree because she's trying to fix the problems. She's trying to get people to just let it out, And there's that element of that righteous anger rather than just pure outward anger, because she feels, I think, that she's the only one who's seen things clearly. And I can relate to that a lot. There's a lot of times I've been in jobs and I see something happening and I just go, that is so simple to fix. Why aren't you doing the simple things? And it is, I found that, quite interesting seeing that aspect of it. Now, Sarah, she starts off in this show quite meek and timid, but through this relationship with this Phil, she has become, in essence, the rebellious daughter, more so than Virginia was, who was originally that sort of... They're sort of crossed over to a certain degree. She is sarcastic, she's rebellious, she's attention-seeking, but deep down she's also emotionally vulnerable, and that really shows more in this episode more than any of the others. She really, I think, like thrives on chaos in how things are going. She really enjoys the drama, as Pamela once said, it's all the drama, Mick. I just love it. So she does thrive on the chaos, or at the very least contributes to it, to a certain degree. Now, with the secrets of Mum and Dad here, so again, she feels betrayed with both secrets, and it sort of confirms to her the belief that she's sort of grown to think over the last couple of weeks, I think. And maybe it's the influence of Phil, maybe that is just her growing into who she is. But she believes adults are hypocrites. Fundamentally. That's how she believes. So she's not shocked, I think, when she learns about David's affair. It almost confirms her cynical view of relationships and the family life and the family dynamic. That's why she's so quick to easily to just run away. With the lottery aspect, I think she's excited by the idea of the money, but she feels betrayed that this was hidden from her. So the way that she's now reacting, I think, where she had sort of acted out and then sort of pulled back and tried to rebuild a little bit of that relationship with the parents, now that the secrets are out, I think she's going to be acting out a hell of a lot more. She's probably going to become a lot more erratic. Obviously, she's got the pregnancy thing, so that's going to be a whole other thing to talk about. Is it a cry for attention? Is it a cry? Is she trying to get control? I don't know. But ultimately, she has lost respect for her parents, and that's a really difficult one. So I think Virginia, in a way, sort of mirrors Alison because she's smart, but she really values the truth. Whereas Sarah, I think, is almost a reflection of David because she is reckless, she is self-centered at times, she craves the attention, she craves the validation. I think that's ultimately what David got from that affair. It's that center of attention. Look at me, I'm the big man. I've got my wife at home, but I've got this sexy young receptionist secretary as well. And yeah, I'm living the big life. I'm Billy Big Bollocks, And then we end up with Charlotte, the pure innocent. She is literally collateral damage. She is a symbol of everything that is now being lost as a result of these secrets. She's a sweet kid. She is trusting. She's idealistic. When you think about that episode where the money was being given by Nan, she was the only one trying to think a little bit more. I think she's still young enough that she could still believe in that sort of family unity and hope that things will just get back together and back to normality. And that's, I think, what she wants. Like when she's saying, like, can we just go home? I just want us to go home. I just want to be back with the family, So she's she's confused. She's hurt. Obviously she doesn't understand why it had to be a secret. I mean, she said, why didn't you tell me? I asked you, did you win the lottery? You said no. So, the kid, I mean, I'm trying to think, how old is she supposed to be? She's about 9, 10, something like that. So she's really young and innocent. And then with her dad, she's clearly going to be heartbroken with that. And this could shatter the innocence, I think, for her. For a child, when you see the things that can go wrong, because like kids, they'll often believe when they're really young, they go, my parents are split up. What did I do wrong? They automatically go to blame themselves. It's a textbook reaction. And I think it is so sad when kids do think like that. Because she's now I think she's going to suffer the most emotionally because she doesn't have the defenses that her sisters do. She's probably going to start questioning the world. She's almost definitely going to question the people that she trusts because she thinks that her parents are the people that she can trust with anything. She can go to them for anything. And she's learned that both of her parents can be liars, keep secrets. And this is going to give us a real interesting look into what we're going to have when we move into Series 2 and beyond. I was excited to see what was coming next after the last episode, episode 5. I'm even more intrigued to see what happens next now, moving into Series 2. I definitely want to see, and I kind of need to see where we're going with this. So I appreciate you if you have really stuck with me to this point of the video, because I do like to do a big deep dive into things. I don't do it as much as I'd like to. A lot of times I just give a bit of a rambling kind of summarization at the end of it. But this is one I just felt I needed to delve into the nitty gritty of it, So really, really, really appreciate you if you have stuck with me to the end of this video. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Jack, for requesting this month after month. I have had an absolute blast watching this, and I'm more than willing to keep watching it. So until next time, please subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, drop the comments down below, please, if you'd like to support the channel even further, you can do so over on Patreon. You can do as little as £2 a month. You can get exclusive content. You can get guaranteed reactions. You can get early access to my content. But that is going to do it for today's episode of the Series 1 finale of At Home with the Braithwaites. Thank you so very much for watching. For now, my name is Kevin. I'm a geek. You've been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.